That's great. I love that.
The Dominion and the Bocklab markets.
Yeah, let's see here. What? A bone to... Oh, that's the bone for Torgal. Let's do the Torgal thing first. Get that out the way.
Come on. Yeah.
Bum ba da bum bum ba da bum bum bum. Gonna get a bone from a dog Torgal. Out of my way, Scooter. Out of my way, antelope. Out of my way, Minotaur.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
Ooh. There they are.
I doubt we'll find one bigger
Hey there.
than that. You hungry, Torgal?
One.
Farewell. It's over.
Oh god. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. Antelope's got dusted.
Now, will it be enough, I wonder?
Damn, I got that bone fast, huh?
I say that answers my question, which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Torgal happy puppy.
Fetch!
Yeah. Let's go talk to Martha before she's super pissed. Hey, Martha, about that 5 mil that we owe you.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Star Ruby. One of the three brilliant gemstones acquired and set aside by Sid for a rainy day. Otto now deemed that day to have arrived and wishes to use the rubies to pay off 3 outstanding debts to Lady Karen, Martha, and of Martha's Rest, and Isabel of the Vale.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither.
Ooh.
That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Martha's like, I hate to see you go, Clive, but I love to see you leave. Alright, to Isabel. Where'd I have to go for the, I forget where I had to go for the bomb. It was Sambrec somewhere, but I don't remember exactly where. Sambrec. Baywatch. Eastwatch, Holy Hand, Gregor's Reap, Clairview. Was it Clairview? Might be. We'll take a look. It won't be that hard to find the bomb.
Look at this place.
Oh, let me go. We'll run around real quick. See if we can find the bomb.
Let's go. Faster!
Let's see it. Would have been noticeable. Damn, I'm gonna have to go. I'm probably gonna have to go back to the hideaway and look to see like where it was. Honestly, I don't remember. Too many of the other quests, and I forgot where the bomb was. All I remember is that it was in Sambrec somewhere.
No need to ride from here.
Slavers don't even. There's talk at the glass gate.
Gonna talk to
Did
the
you hear?
Dane.
I want to see you.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Hey, Dame.
Caravan from the Dominions.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
I've come to become a man.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me.
Oh.
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
He had a
Otto
son?
had a son.
Oh, that's a... Yeah, well, here we go.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Alright. Well, let's go back over to the Hideaway real quick.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Need to figure out where the hell this hunt is. The Crook. Okay. In Sandbreck, the Crook. Go Northreach. The Crook. Where's the Crook? Is it up here? No, it's not up there. Dragon's Eyrie, maybe? Nope. Can't go over there. Advent. Is it down here? Cutter's Gate. Lost Wing. Where the hell's the Crook? Am I just blind? Might just be blind. Might have to look this up. How's the crook in 16? Location. East of the Dragon's Eyrie and north. Was it this area over here? Well, it might be this area over here. Apparently, I've never went over there. Huh. Hold on one second.
Slavers don't even...
What's up, little girl?
Good girl.
What you doing, little girl? Hmm?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia. Fly. What you doing, huh? Oh, running into a wall. Been distracted by cat. Oh no. We need to go down here. Ah, so that's the crook. Actually, never been in here. Aw. What's this place?
No need to ride from here.
Yeah? What me out for? Somebody tells me there's gonna be a hunt over here at some point too. Yes, little girl? Oh, CC's on my leg right now. Hmm? Come here. Oh, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing, little girl? She is now happy that she is in my arms. Well. Yeah.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
I'm going to avoid that, thank you. Oh my god. Oh boy, oh boy. Stay away from that shit. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Oh god. Yeah. I did it, Cece. I did it. I got a bond member. I can make the sword.
Your reign is over.
Meow.
Now to collect the
Meow.
ash.
I wonder if the mic is picking up her meows.
Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If the wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Alright. You got a bunch of side quests to turn in. Start with Pupper.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. but one which raised certain questions in my mind.
Oh?
See, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power.
Oh.
Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
His
If I'm not
combos have been
mistaken,
most
he will grow
excellent.
fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Nice. Wait, what? Slightly increases Torgal's attack potency. Awesome. Make my pupper stronger. Oh wait, I can make that new sword now. I can make Excalibur.
What do you need? A Sancfordian dish.
Yeah.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Can I reinforce it? I cannot.
Anything else?
Excalibur. I got Excalibur.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Alright, let's finish this quest now.
Good. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
So this quest isn't over. But before I do that, I'm gonna go finish this quest. See what I get from over here.
I think Mid might need some help.
Hello?
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
Oh?
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly.
So what are you gonna give me?
Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
Yes.
What kind of magic?
We happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. But I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well,
Give me more potions.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
it certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No.
I think.
Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Oh. Ooh. Now have more potions. My inventory is increased. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Actually worked out too, because the last person I need to see is the person who sells me those potions. Oh my god, Cece. Calm down.
Wish I could take one of our.
It's kicking my hands.
I went up to give some breeze to the chopper.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Fine.
Where'd
What are you doing over there,
get
little girl?
this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. The fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Yes. Oh, a little girl. Oh, got me right to the scene.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died? 20 summers, give or take.
Damn,
Back in the
20
day,
years.
I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... oh, forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his nag.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
And all the cats are waking up now. Here comes Chunk. Ooh, flashback.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me, just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. I love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him. piss off.
Otto's a good egg.
You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather Goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine.
Hey, another decoration for my depression wall.
Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Quest complete. Sid's goblet, displayed in my chambers. Ooh.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
What I
Time to
unlock?
claim your just desserts.
Oh yeah, the cleric's medallion.
Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
What does the cleric's medallion do? I think I have an idea. Increases the potency of high potions by 25%. That is really good.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Wait, can I level up my
Really?
Can I level up Thunder yet? This thing? No, not yet. Almost. But not yet.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Well, before I do anything, go over here. Buy these potions.
Is it business or pleasure? Go on,
Pleasure?
then.
It's never pleasure, lady.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Save our game. Yeah, my last save file was like level 33 and now I'm 37. Jeez. Jeez. Looking out. Okay. Okay. Right when I say okay, I need to yawn. You finally progress the story. I've done all the side quests, right? Nothing out there. World. I think we're good. Time for sadness.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that, in those words.
She did, yes.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Oh no. Oh no. Mid! Mid!
Oboleth, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? No, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you.
Oh?
Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Oboleth.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Oh. My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the going-ons in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Telemann's project to be quite a valiant enterprise, I doubt the Cavarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if the rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two. That he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attacks. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Byron.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Okay, have all those girls ghosting you. Oh shit, we're going back to the old hideaway. Sid's legacy. This place was wrecked by Titan.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead.
You sure?
Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Hey, it's Goots. Hey, and the lady.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
Really?
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we'd do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goots.
What?
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
God, you're gonna kill her.
Rip me bones, you great galoot.
That's great. I love
There's
that.
a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
No, you're not.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Oh, what's up in the air? A transition? That's what's up in the air. Got it. Ooh, new spot. Auntie's Cleft. A narrow pass through otherwise impassable mountains, thought to be torn from rock from the very gods themselves. Huh. New area in the map. My notes. Eastern Dalmekia. Yeah. Onward.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. The new boy.
Oh. Oh, so we're at this place now. Okay. We've explored a little bit of this. Like, so I guess I can't go back there and go up there and around there. There's a side quest over here, though. Get carded. Monster Hunter shit?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
See, that's the fishing town that we saw before. The abandoned fishing town. Then we went down there. There was the area for what I can only assume is a hunt. Oh, side quest, man. Why, hello.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
Oh?
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
I mean, there was a
merchant misplaced his cart.
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out?
Are these guys
Chances
like
are they'll
trying
come
to
for
trick
you
me?
either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Sure.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal
What
with
are you
them
doing,
anyway,
Morty?
You've clearly
Yeah,
got
what
a
you doing?
fine head on those broad shoulders.
What are you doing, man?
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
all right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Alright, don't you guys be working with the bandits and come to, like, ambush me.
I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Oh.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Ow. Ow. What's in here, buddy? Dude, I caught both of them. That's awesome. Ow! Oh shit. Nope. Let's go. Damn, I messed up. Ow! Stuck in this corner, can't see shit, Captain. Oh! Oh, I guess the other main enemy that showed up was already killed.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Where's that cart? Oh, it's probably over there. Oh, here's the cart.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here.
Huh, this seems a bit odd.
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
I don't feel like this is the last time I'm going to see these two.
Look at them all. I thought the bastards would have eaten the lot by now.
Well, we won't be going hungry, that's for sure.
What?
You've had your reward and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
Seems like they're going to keep the food.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues
Huh.
On the side.
So I thought we would have been saving Drake's... is it Drake's breath? The last? Like the one in the Crystalline Dominion? Because the Empire's there, but... Seeing as the people of Waloed somehow know about Ultima, maybe it does make a little sense that, they maybe are the last one that we deal with. There he goes. And again, I feel like that hole next to the Crystalline Dominion, that hole in the map, this huge thing right here, I feel like that has maybe something to do with things. And, yeah. I feel like we'll be going down there at some point. Now, before or after we deal with this is the question. I feel like this is like endgame right here. I feel like what's truly sucking the world dry is down there. I feel like Ultima might be down there. The final sin.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here. These falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
I feel like someone's going to do that. I feel like you're going to be the person that does that.
And punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Bocklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Do you sense something down there? Maybe Ultima related? Oh. Meanwhile... audience chamber.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrec.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
What's up with those flowers?
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh.
What?
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrec.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrec, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
You realize he is Bahamut, right? He could lay waste to all this shit.
Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
He just dropped the flower like it was nothing.
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Ooh. God, I hate her so much. I hate her so much. Cannot wait for her to be gloriously murdered. In glorious fashion.